Hi everybody, this is the Hoodoo Butterfly. I am back with another video for you. Today I will be doing your pick a card reading, providing general advice for the month of December 2022. It will be nice and quick as Spirit allows it to be. And please be on the lookout for the New Year forecast that will be posted during the last week of December. I'll be doing a thorough rundown of what the new year will bring to you via each season, winter, spring, summer, and fall. So I'll make sure to give you guys a full, thorough forecast of what to expect in your new year. For the cards today, I am going to be using the Angels of Light Oracle deck and the original tarot deck to bring you guys your pick a card advice for December. So we have two options here today. Start with Group A. Group A, you are right here. Group B, you are right here. So we're going to go ahead and start with Group A. Group A, your advice for the month is the Nine of Cups in the reverse. When I was looking at this card, I felt the urge to tell you guys that something or many things may not have been going in your favor leading up to December, and they may not be going in your favor during the time that you watch this reading. And the advice is to not get wayward and not be too down about all of the things that you thought you wanted that you didn't get, all of the things that you truly wanted and you didn't get, because the cups represent a variety of fulfillment, of success, of matters of the heart, not just love, but anything that we desire, want, or even sometimes need. That's what the cups represent in the tarot. So for this being in the reverse as your advice, this is a call, more like a message to don't be too sad, don't be downtrodden, and it's a message not to give up regarding your current phase of life. It's still very early in the month, and what you have to be wary of and what you don't want to do, Group A, is to take the energy of disappointment, of the lack that you're feeling, the lack of fulfillment. You don't want that to carry over into the entire month of December, because it can be very easy to bring about energetic stagnation in your life with holding on to the energy in your mental and physical and spiritual body. And it's very hard when we don't get all the cups that we want, because sometimes we don't even get half of them. But it's just a message to not give up, don't be downtrodden, and most importantly, be very cautious and try your best to absolutely not to take that energy of feeling unfulfilled or even being unfulfilled. Do not take that into the rest of December. And it's not a stern warning that I'm hearing. It's more like a gentle message of, hey, don't take that. Don't take this as you're always going to be unfulfilled. Sometimes we don't get what we want because we have to wait for it a certain time, because what we want is not ready or what we want is not best for us. But however it applies to you, please don't give up and try your best to continue to remain hopeful and optimistic regarding your month of December. Let's see what else comes through for you. I hope that you all can see the cards, or the card. Yeah, that is your message, Group A. And what I did was I pulled the cards before I started, because I wanted to check out how you guys like this new layout. But I went ahead and I called upon the Spirit and the angels to bring about some words of affirmation that you can use, regarding this current energy that you're dealing with and your current advice. So the first one that we have a affirmation from Archangel Michael, an affirmation for Archangel Chamiel, I think that's how you say his name. And we have a message about gratitude. So I'm going to set this up right here. Oops, not like that. I hope that you all can see them. Okay, we have gratitude and we have two archangels here. From my end, it looks very clear, so I hope it's nice and clear for you guys also. So with the gratitude card, I actually didn't read them before I put them up there, but that is okay. So, in terms of gratitude, gratitude is something that, in the midst of turmoil and chaos, when you call upon the energy of gratitude and you express it, and even if you think about it silently to yourself, all of the things that you are grateful for, even if it's just the sunlight shining through your window or the fresh air or having a job, even though it might not be the job you really want or you might have got turned down for promotion, the message with the gratitude card is to express gratitude for all of the simple things that we have in life that truly are not very simple, because oftentimes we will get to this place of amazing success or amazing good fortune or financial prosperity, and we might not feel truly happy. And a lot of that has to do with the fact that we weren't truly grateful for what we had before we elevated to that level of prosperity and success and achievement, whatever that looks like for you, via its financial or, let's see, financial or what was I going to say? Please excuse me that my phone is buzzing. Please excuse me. But yes, we will oftentimes get sidetracked once we receive these things or these achievements that we really want, because we get so wrapped up in, oh, now that I'm here, I've got it, and I'm happy. But then sometimes we're not happy. And it's because we didn't encompass the attitude of gratitude before we got those things. So, being that somebody here did not get exactly what they wanted, what they really, really desired, even possibly what they needed, the angels are telling you to express gratitude for all that you have. Because when you express gratitude for all that you have, you allow the doors to open energetically for the universe to welcome in more into your life. Via the message of the archangels, Archangel Michael is one of the most known angels. He is a protector and he is very good for energetic cord cutting. I'm just going to take it 1 second and read it. It says, when you are blessed with this angel card, you are guided to invoke Archangel Michael to help protect and strengthen you. He will increase your ability to deal with problems, so ask him to cut with his sword any emotional cords which bind you to people, stuck situations, or past memories. Then ask him to fill you with strength and love. He will shield you from the destructive thoughts, emotions, and actions of others, and he can also do it for yourself. Archangel Michael works in the blue ray, giving strength and courage. Call for his help and visualize yourself wearing a deep blue cloak securely fastened. This will place you under his protection. He is the master of all angels, a great warrior spirit. Within his light, you will feel more secure, have more confidence, energy, and power. The affirmation for this card is, I am strong and protected by Archangel Michael. Okay. Okay, well, the cards are falling, guys. I'll definitely fix that. But what I will say is that my own experiences with Archangel Michael have always been very, very positive. He manifests his energy in your life in a variety of ways. And one way that he does it is you can begin to feel the sense of inner peace, inner guidance, and almost like if you could feel what silence and what quietness feels like, I think that's what we call stillness, and that's what Archangel Michael brings to me more in more ways than one. So with this coming through, he's telling you to utilize his power, call upon him, pray, and ask for help, because whatever you're facing with this advice card, with this current circumstance, he will be there to guide you, to protect you, and he will help you to cut those negative energy cords that will keep you in this stuck energy of feeling completely unfulfilled, and he'll be able to assist you in opening up your energetic boundaries so that you can receive more into your life. And the second card was the third card. The third card is from Archangel Chamuel, who works on the pink ray of love, and being blessed with this Archangel card indicates that you are ready to open your heart to unconditional love. Love has no restrictions and accepts all people as they are, nor does it judge. True love is so powerful that it dissolves hurt, anger, and separation. Let love flow from your heart and touch your loved ones, those you dislike, and strangers. This creates a bridge of light which the angels can move along to bring hope, to bring hope and peace. In return, your life will be blessed and filled with love. The affirmation is my heart is filled with the flame of love. I'm going to go ahead and place the affirmations in the comment section of the video so that you guys can see it and you guys don't have to like fight to my cards are falling. So that you guys do not have to struggle to zoom in and see it. Let's go, card. Stay. Got it. Anyway, so with the Archangel Chamuel card coming out regarding love, it relates to what I mentioned earlier with the cups on the advice card from the tarot. The cups represents things that we want, things that we desire, and it's also the cups of love. And lo and behold, we have an Archangel talking about love. So it means to call upon him to help you open up your heart to love, and not just romantic love. You could be happily in love watching this, and you could be feeling unfulfilled or disappointed about another area of your life. So when the angels and when the universe refers to love, it refers to love in all of its forms. People, we only think about, having a partner, going on vacations with that partner. But love is so much more vibrant than what we think it is. Love is the force that makes the world go round, even though if you look on the news, it doesn't seem that way. But it is. Love is the most powerful force in the universe. And with taking the steps of being gracious, taking the steps of expressing gratitude, identifying things that you're truly, truly grateful for each day, even if it's just, I'm grateful for my breakfast, I'm grateful for a fresh glass of water, I'm grateful that I can walk, I'm grateful that I have my eyesight, that I have hearing, things like that. That opens up the energetic door to get the wish fulfillment represented in all the cups in the card that you desire. Focusing on the help that you can receive from Archangel Michael, you will feel strong enough to get past the burden of the unfulfillment that you feel. You will feel protected, you will feel empowered, and you will be able to move forward physically, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and most importantly, energetically, so that all those other areas of life can rotate in the way that they need to go. So everything can be in upright position and not the reverse. And with the last card from the other Archangel, letting love into your life, letting it into your heart space, into your mind, is to just simply open up your mind to love in all of its forms. If you actually Google, after watching this, love in all of its forms, you will see results about all kinds of love. There are 5 different kinds of love. I actually learned about them in college. One of them is agape. Agape is unconditional. But there are about 4 other forms of love, and they're not all romantic, but you might find even more than those five variations of love, and it will guide you to realize all of the love that you have in your life, all of the love that you are worthy of receiving in your life. And I hope that this message finds you well, and I hope that you do receive all of the desires and all the love, and even some of the needs that you might have regarding the cups represented in your advice today. And I will make sure to post the affirmations in the comment box, and I'll make sure to try to provide the best clear picture that I can of all your cards, some way, somehow, because I want you guys to all have them. Now on to Group B. B, I was not expecting your card to be Major Arcana. I wasn't really expecting any card because I try not to put a card in my mind before I do this. But I'm actually very surprised that you guys got this card. A lot of people, they don't completely understand this card, but it's actually one of my favorites in the Major Arcana. Okay, your advice for the month of December is the Emperor. The Emperor is all about structure, being authoritative, and the Emperor is not just, what it implies. It's not a male or a masculine energy all the time. It can very well be a feminine energy or a woman. Well, excuse me. It's not a feminine energy, it is a very masculine energy. What I meant to say was that it could represent a male or female or somebody genderless. It's more so an energy of masculinity that it embodies. And more so, regardless of the gender, it represents the authoritative nature and the structure that one must take to rule the throne that is their own life. If you can look at the Emperor, he seems to be, well, he doesn't seem, he is older because look at his beard. He is older, but he's in full control of the kingdom and the castle that is implied around him on the card. In his left hand on this side here, that is a coin, and the coin represents the money. So this card is an advice to find structure and implement structure in every area of your life. In order for you to do that, first you must really sit down and be honest and identify and pinpoint and find all of the areas of your life that need structure. And the person that needs to be authoritative over these things to have the necessary changes is you. Group B, this is you. You must be authoritative and you must implement the structure via your health, your fitness, your mind, your mental state, possibly therapy, implementing new spiritual practices like meditation. You've got to go down the whole list from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet via inside and out. So the top of your head, okay, do I keep up with my hair care? Do I take time to meditate to quiet my mind? Am I active enough? Am I active too much? Do I need to sometimes get off of my feet and sit down and relax, or do I need to move a little bit more to make sure that I'm being active in my physical body so that my body doesn't burn out on me from sitting around and doing not enough movement? So your advice for the month of December is to realize that you have the control over your life, not just with your money, but with everything. And let's see what else I'm getting here. Yeah, you need to establish some structure, and you need to start doing it now so that the structure can take you to where you want to go in the new year. A lot of New Year energy coming through right now. I guess because everyone's thinking about what they want to do for the new year, including myself. So yes, you definitely need to establish the structure and do your part and to be firm. So if you decide to cut back on drinking in the new year, if you decide to cut back on certain foods, certain habits, even habits that people don't know you have, make sure that you take a mature approach to it and don't dive in head first. Structure comes from organization and it comes from careful planning. And the Emperor is not somebody that just jumps into something before finding out all of the details and finding out as much as they can. Don't go crazy with the results, but if you're thinking about, changing your diet, consult your doctors, do some research online. Like, okay, I'm feeling really tired. What fruits and vegetables can I eat that are good for energy? Instead of just, I'm just going to go eat something random. Like, do your due diligence to establish a structure in your life. And you will see a very, very, very great impact. And you'll be able to take that energy, to take that structure, to take that newness, to take that planning. You'll take it into your new year and you will be all the wiser and you will feel much stronger and you will be able to embody this emperor energy and you'll finally feel like you're standing tall. Even though he's sitting, it's still, an energy of, I got this. You'll be able to stand tall on your own 2 feet and you'll be able to sit on your own throne, which is really your life. And yeah, that's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. And you don't have to become as stoic as the emperor in the card. He doesn't have any facial expression, but it condones his seriousness and the fact that he plays no games when it comes to everything that he determines is valuable in your life. So if you determine something is valuable in your life, you make the efforts to keep it, to maintain it. And that's what you have to do the self-reflection on. And even the external reflection. What do you find valuable? What do you want to bring into the new year? What do you want to get rid of? And you don't have to wait until, January 1st. You can start now. A lot of the energies regarding the collective right now, they're getting advice on what they could change now, and many are doing it. I've also changed some of my own habits because I don't want it to feel like such a burden for the new year. So I think that the collective is getting the same kind of energy where if you establish this structure and make a plan and become more organizational regarding any of your valuables or anything that you are trying to accomplish or achieve, it'll be smooth sailing for you going into the new year if you take this advice now during the month of December. And you're fully capable of doing it. You're fully capable of making those changes, and don't be intimidated by the emperor because he does look intimidating, but it's just because sometimes changes are hard, but you can do it. And then the changes might not be as hard as you think. I think they might be a little bit easier than you think, and it might just be fear that you're trying to get over, which happens. It happens to all of us. Even if people say it doesn't, it does. But yes, make sure that you take inventory of what needs correction and what needs to be set straight and set in order in your life. And don't put it off until New Year's Eve or January 1st. It'll be too messy to do that, so you need to take inventory of it now. Okay, so you have 2 oracle messages from the Angels of Light deck. The first card is from Archangel Gabriel. It says, you are blessed to receive this Archangel card, and your guidance is to invoke Archangel Gabriel, who works on the white ray for grace and purification. It is time to release old memories, ingrained habits, and mental patterns which lower your vibrations. Archangel Gabriel will bring order and discipline into your life so that everything runs smoothly. You can also call on him to bring you clarity and joy. You're reminded that you are a beautiful light and wise spirit, and that only the material mantle disguises your true self. So envision yourself surrounded by pure white light. Let your pure spirit emerge and fly. The affirmation says, I am pure and I am light. I will be putting the affirmations to these cards in the comments so that you guys don't have to squint your eyes to see them. And your other card is detachment. According to, matter of fact, let me go with this card first. So Archangel Gabriel is telling you to free yourself of everything that holds you back from, what did we just say? Establishing the structure that you need to progress in your life. And what I like about these cards is that it gives you the angelic guidance on how to proceed. So Archangel Gabriel is advising you, hey, call on me for the assistance and the help that you need with unloading all of the burdens, via they be external or internal. You can call upon his assistance for help with becoming lighter, releasing whatever holds you back from being organizational, be it be you struggle with procrastination or you struggle with not being able to even set a to-do list because your mind is so cluttered and busy. Call upon Archangel Gabriel to assist you with all of those things so that your path can not only become clearer, but you will feel energetically clear. You won't feel as cluttered. And he will help declutter your spirit and your mental body and possibly even your physical surroundings. Okay, your next card is detachment. According to spiritual law, you can have anything your heart desires. However, if your happiness, sense of security, or feeling of power depends on someone or something in your life, then you are attached to that person or thing, and it is a chain which binds you to a lower frequency and keeps you stuck. Your guidance is to ask the angels to help you cut the cords that tie you to people, things, and emotions. When all attachments are released, you can no longer be manipulated emotionally. This enables you to reclaim your power and be genuine. Free your spirit and that of others. Let go now. Your affirmation is I release everyone and everything. My spirit is free. So group B, I'm feeling that you guys have some decluttering and detachment to do in your spirit, in your heart space. And whatever is holding you back is the same thing that you're holding on to. And the detachment comes through via this archangel and via this affirmation from the angelic realm, because when we hold on to things and when we don't let them go, it's very, very difficult for us to receive the things that we want or to even plan on how to get what we want. And we might have all the power in the world to get there. We might have all the knowledge, all the tools, all the skills to do whatever we want to do. But if we continue to hold on to things that shut us down, that keep us in that low frequency, that keep us pretty much preoccupied with everything and everyone that doesn't serve our highest good, we won't get to the place that we're really destined to be. We won't get to the place where we want to be. So with this detachment card coming out, you really have to take a full examination of what do you need to get rid of. It might be a personal habit, it might be a place, it might be a thing, it might be a person. And when I say place, I mean places in an environment that might not be the best for you, an environment that you might be not forced to go to, but an environment that you shouldn't be going to, and you might already know that. It could be even as simple as going over to somebody's house, and that house, every time you leave that house, you feel a certain way, or you don't go over there with good intentions. Like you go over there because you already feel like you're in a slump, and I'm just gonna go over there and hang out and talk about a bunch of nothing or complain. And you're attracted to that frequency because that's what you're comfortable with at the time. But in order for you to reach those dreams that you have in your heart, you would have to detach and let that go so that you can begin to go to places that match your new frequency, that in turn help you to be the person who you're meant to be and the person who you would love to be and who you aspire to be and who you want to be. That's what I mean when I say people. Excuse me, that's what I mean when I say places. But it also counts for people too. Those people, in that scenario, those people might not be in your life for the long run if you are detaching or if you're being called to detach from that place. Because when you begin to vibrate higher, you won't want to be around anything or anyone, and you won't participate in any activities that you did when you were at your lowest self. So I say people, places, and things because this attachment card is bringing me the energy that there's a lot of decluttering and a lot of clean house that needs to be done externally and internally for you, Group B. And you have help. It might not be the easiest thing to do with letting things go and affirming to yourself that you're free, because you might not feel free. I have definitely been there where I do not feel free. I feel trapped, and I had to affirm to myself to get it into my mind and to get it into my heart that I was free, so that those barriers and those boundaries and those negative cords and those lower vibrational frequencies could be cut off from me, so that I could embody the positive energy of being love and light to attain the life that I wanted for myself. And it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy, but I can say that I do these readings with advice, and I like to do the angelic cards because the angels have helped me a billion trillion zillion times over to me getting where I am now. I used to tell myself all the time that I could never do this. I would say I could never do this. And there was a time in my life where the only words that I said to myself internally, never said them out loud, but I would say to myself that I can't do something. And me saying it out loud was one thing, but talking to myself within my head about what I couldn't do, it was putting up an energetic block. So I was always drawn to places where I felt comfortable with not challenging myself or not believing that I could do it. And I had to really, really, really pray and call on the angels for help with detaching and decluttering, so that I could make space for all the new things that I wanted in my life that I was holding myself back from because I didn't believe that I could get it. So I definitely relate to your message. And it's hard when you're told to detach and declutter, and sometimes you got to clean house to almost everything. I don't feel like that's the case for all of you. It might just be one important place of your life that you really might have to sit down and be like, okay, I need structure, I need to revise, I need to find things out and get it straight. And I think that's what is here for you, Group B. But I'm always here via email or via the comments or any of the platforms that you can reach me on to help you. If you have any questions or comments or concerns, you can drop them in the comment box below, and I'll definitely reach out to you. But Group B, you can definitely do this. You are more than capable of becoming the emperor. Embodying that energy, you will establish the structure that you need in your life, and you're going to be very victorious in doing so. And you will feel free because you already are free. If you affirm it to yourself that you're free, that you are of love and light, it will manifest in your life. So I'm going to make sure to put these affirmations in the comment box below, and I hope that you all got what you needed from this message, and I hope that you all believe that you can do it, you can detach, you can become light as a feather, love and light. That's all you really need to get through things sometimes. And just call upon the angels for any kind of strength, wisdom, guidance, help, protection, and assistance that you need. Angels are awesome and they love us very much, and they never leave our side, even if we don't even remember to call upon them. And I hope that you all enjoyed your message, and I will be back in a few short weeks with the New Year forecast. And I hope that you enjoy that too, and that this message finds you with lots of love and light. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.